This is the news on Real FM.
Yellow and blue painted pigs at Parliament. 3 months covered, no business tabled on floor of Parliament. New development in Mutesa Honorary University after students' protest. Welcome to 11 o'clock news at 90.6 Royal FM. My name is Nanyonga Gloria. The Ugandan Parliament was a piggery to 7 yellow piglets and 1 blue piglet 2 weeks back as 2 youth activists protested the misuse of public funds. Joseph Mubiru and Ferdinand Luther brought painted piglets to Parliament bearing the tags with names of Member of Parliament. The two were also putting on black collared white t-shirts that were inscripted with Youth Jobless Brotherhood. The 2 members of the Youth Jobless Brotherhood pressure group who dropped piglets at Parliament's main gate in protest against the government's decision to give each Member of Parliament shillings 150 million to buy new cars. Our reporters Ivan Serada sounded a number of Ugandans about the incident.
I'm also a politician and I'm from Democratic Party. But I think, okay, maybe it is one of the way these people are supposed to express themselves.
Maybe even Ugandans realize that once they bring these piglets to the Parliament of Uganda, their things will be acted upon. They've forgotten that the Uganda we have today is not the Uganda we had or the previous Uganda we had. And the piglet thing also, I saw the police, the way they handled those animals. So I know there is the right of each and everything in the country.
To take those piglets to the Parliament, maybe those people, they are in a big position, they don't want to show what they are to the public. But I think those youth, they are right to take those piglets to the Parliament because it was a way of communication. They have any other choice of going to the Parliament and express their feelings.
The first time pigs were invisible at any parliament was in a Kenyan protest 2 years back when activists protested against salary increment proposal by a member of the Kenyan parliament. The Speaker of Parliament, Right Honorable Rebecca Kadaga, suspended the House on grounds that government has failed to generate business. Mrs. Kadaga announced MPs would go on recess before Independence Day beginning October 6th to November 14, 2016. The 9th Parliament left many bills on standstill that should have been reintroduced to 10th Parliament, but none of the bills being tabled on floor of the Parliament. However, MPs are seriously exchanging words with electorates on their salary and money for new cars. Our reporter has more of this story.
Bachelor of Education in ICT. As a politician, I have a background, though I'm still struggling to be a very great man in this country. For the issues the members of the member of parliament are doing in this country concerning the issues of their struggle towards issues of vehicle and so on. To me, I see it that as a time wasted because they are not fulfilling their purpose of being sent by the citizens in the parliament. Because they have issues that they are supposed to discuss concerning their citizens. There are very many issues that the citizens are facing in this country, not their issues of the personal benefits concerning their vehicles and so on and so forth. So to me, I see it as a wastage of time which they are doing right now in the parliament because they are supposed to fulfill what the citizens sent them.
Some of the bills yet to be reintroduced in the 10th Parliament include the Sexual Offence Bill 2016, Marriage and Divorce Bill, the Retirement Benefits Sector Liberalization Bill 2011, and the National Biotechnology and Biosafety Bill 2012, among others. On August 26, 2016, students at Mutesa Wanre University main campus Kirumba Masaka staged a violent strike and destroyed many properties, including the Vice-Chancellor's car. More than 12 students were arrested, including the guild president. The students struck due to their lecturers' refusal to teach them, lack of equipment, and poor state of lecture rooms. Now, their worries have been worked on when management started by removing asbestos on engineering and business block, bought camera for mass communication students, hookah for tourism and hotel students, and the state of campus grounds are now better. Our reporter has more of this.
Thank you very much. As you all know, a strike is simply one way of reaching out to the people that you want to get to know the reasons that are behind your cries. The students had different problems, as you all know. They were complaining about the best of roofs, they were complaining about the VC not coming at this campus, the lectures that were not there, the IT, they were complaining about the material, mass students. There are very many problems. I tried talking these problems to the people that were concerned, but it came to my worry that these people were not doing anything to solve these problems. The students felt that it was coming to an end, so they saw a council meeting going on. They thought it was the best time to attack. There are some of the main cause. First of all, the VC. In our university, it is one of the most poorest universities in Uganda. But we
in lecture rooms.
We never attended lectures, but we are just there passing time. Yet we are declared to study. Then what we have to do to find out the solutions after the strike, at least the university is now changing. Yes, first of all, I'm seeing that lecturers are so active these days. We don't know, because they were saying that they were not paid, but now we hope that they are paid. That's why they are attending lectures. The sanitation is somehow going on, improving, but there is another problem which so far they haven't changed. But we hope before we do another step, they will also change them.
Following the recent strike by students of Mutesa Wanre University Kirumba Masaka main campus, the University Council has set up a committee to investigate the challenges the university faces. According to the newspaper on Wednesday 28th September 2016, the first actions that were taken by committee were to send Professor Seranga out of office for 5 months to allow the investigation go on without hindrance. The committee also recommended that the current Deputy Vice Chancellor, Professor Kenya Isaac Chigongo, work as acting Vice Chancellor until next year 2017, when they will submit their final report. Our reporter has more of this story.
It is true he has been on a leave for the previous 1 week. The other week he had gone to Sweden. He was on official duties and is going on another short leave. But that doesn't mean that it is a forced leave. Anyone can go on leave anytime. It does not mean that he has been forced into that leave. It is a normal leave, just like any other person can take it.
Following the recent student strike at Mutesa Wanre University, Lumujesi Guild President Mutesa Wanre University has been in the eyes of the storm, as his slogan was during the campaign time, awakening the sleeping lion. In just 2 months in office, new things have been changed, whereby management started by removing asbestos on engineering and business block, brought camera for the mass communication students, hookah and for tourism and hotel students. Lights around the campus and the state of campus grounds are now better. Thanks for listening. That was Nad News.
Ago gegabadde amawulire ku 9 kawumuza 6 Royal FM.